I am not a tech. Wow, it's actually freaking heaven out there. Hold on, hold on. I am not a tech YouTuber, so do not take anything that I say for granted. If you want to have the new tech news or anything technology phone related, do not use me as that one and be all. I'm just here to state my opinions. I'm just a random guy on the internet just talking about my thoughts. So if you're here for technology reviews or anything like that, get off. Get off right now. So recently, the new S25 series for Samsung, the Galaxy S25 series, has been released. It's new. It's the newest Samsung phone, because I'm someone who uses a Samsung. See, this is the S23 FE. It's the worst one of the S23 series, but I don't really use my phone because I'm not someone who plays like Genshin Impact 24/7 actual freaking whale who spends so much money on big games. If it can text, if it can call, if it can message, video call, maybe a little bit like small games, I'm fine with it. This is a good phone. I like it. Maybe it's good. It's almost like a S24 Ultra, but cheaper and you know not as powerful. But it's good. It gets the job done, and that's what I like. So recently, the S25 series has came out, and honestly, it's honestly kind of sad, actually, just to put it out there. I don't have it. Don't really think about getting it. If I was to ever get something close to the S25, honestly, it'll just be the S24 Plus, or maybe the S24 in general. But that's not the thing. The S25 series is honestly kind of sad. It really is. It's kind of like a big letdown because the S24 Ultra exists, and the S25 is almost like the S24 Ultra. It has the same battery. Um, it uses the same kind of like style choice, except that the camera's a little bit more like more black wing around it. Um, and I think the only difference is that it has the new 7.0 UI update, which will also get transported onto different. I'll probably get the 7.0 UI update, which is cool. And honestly, looks pretty cool. I think it turns like your Samsung into like a better version of an iPhone, which is pretty cool. And I think it has a better processor. Like it has the best processor out there. I think out of any single phone, iPhone, Motorola, Zoma, all the big phones, like it has, I think, the best processor out of any phone. Honestly, when it comes to the S25 Ultra, the best one, of course. Um, and after all that, I think that's about it. With the S25 Ultra, it has the pen, but the pen doesn't have Bluetooth, so you can't really like hover over your phone and pick things. You have to actually like take your pen and put it on the screen in order to use it, which is kind of weird. I don't know why they did that. Maybe it was bothering people. I don't know. I never owned a phone that had an S Pen on it, so I don't really know. But if you're like a big drawer like that, I don't know if that helped you or not. Maybe you're mad, maybe you're not. I don't know. But if you really want the newest phone, like a good, a good processor, if you want like hard time game freaking Escape from Tarkov, what's that game called? What was it? Arena Breakout, or like Genshin Impact, or like whatever the frick you play on a phone. Like that's a good phone. It has a good processor, good gaming CPU, GPU, good battery. I mean, it uses the same battery, the 5,000 milliamps battery. I don't know why Samsung never changes the battery size on the newest phone. Like it's always been the 5,000 milliamp battery, and then when you go to like the Plus and the Edge, it's like what 4900, and then I think for 4500. So it doesn't really change at all. And then when the FE comes out, most likely it'll be probably the lowest battery one, maybe 45, not 45, maybe like 4300 or something like that. I don't know. But I don't really see a point in upgrading from like let's say for example, if you have like a S24 Ultra, I don't really see any reason why you want to get an S25 Ultra unless you want to get a better processor, because in the long run, if you have an S24 Ultra, that's a really good phone. It really is. Like it's gonna get that 7 point. Like if you want to get the S25 for the 7 point UI update, just wait, because give it about maybe 2 months, 3 months, or the middle of a year, the 7.0 update will come to the S24 Ultra or the other past Samsung S series, and you're gonna get it. So if you want to go to the S25 for that, then there's no need to do that. And also, the S24 Ultra has a very good processor. Like it has a really good gaming processor, and it's almost literally the exact same as the S25 series. The only difference is that the S25 series, the S25 Ultra to be specific, It's just little bit better when it comes to processing. So maybe the battery would be a bit better, but that's honestly about it. I don't really see a need to change from a 24 Ultra to a 25 Ultra. I don't really see a point in doing that, because it's just the same exact phone. That's really about it. So it kind of is disappointing. It is, but I don't know what Samsung will do about it. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe give it about another week because it just came out. But give it about maybe another week. Maybe it'll change. Maybe Samsung will do something that would get people who have the S24 series to get the S25 series. I don't know what they'll do. But for now on, I'll stick with my phone right here because I like it. It's good. It does what it needs to do. It gets the job done. And if I'm happy about it and I get to do all my things I needed to do, I'm happy. And I use this phone I use this so many times. I use it for video, pictures. And the rare times I use pictures, I use it for music, messaging, video calls, calling, texting, social mediaing, and sometimes editing some videos. But other than that, that's good. And also the occasional gaming. But other than that, it's not really. I don't really see a point in doing that. I don't get when most people in the United States uses an iPhone, because I don't really understand how people with like an iPhone, unless they're freaking godly rich, they just whenever there's like a new iPhone or a new Samsung coming out, and they always have like the best version of it, like the best flagship version of it. They always want to go and get the newest one because oh, it's brand new, so that means we have to get it because it's brand new. We want to stay on top of the line, and I don't really understand that because if the phone still works, and if it has those updates for what 7 years, because Samsung wants to do like a 7 year UI thing, so this phone might get I don't know maybe like the freaking what 11.0 UI thing. So if Samsung would do that, then why would you do it? I don't see a point in doing that. So if you do have the like my recommendation, unless do what you want with your money, it's your money. But my big recommendation is that if you do have the 24 series, the 23 series, or even the 22 series, don't switch. You don't have to do it unless you really want to. Uh, so yeah, I don't really got anything else to say about that. It is kind of disappointing. Hopefully Samsung will make it better. Or change my mind. Maybe there might be a video I stumbled upon today about the Samsung Galaxy S25 that will just change my entire perspective about it, and I'll come right back here and make a video talking about it. Okay, that's it. Thanks for watching.